Hey, what's up? So this is Free Radical, and I wanted to kind of give you an update on things since I haven't posted anything in a while. I've been kind of growing personally and academically quite a bit, and have been kind of like overwhelmed and felt like I needed to step back and just kind of do what I needed to, and I wasn't feeling like making the videos were adding a lot of value to my life, and I was also kind of transitioning into a new sort of lifestyle. So all those factors made it so videos were not my priority. But now I think I'll be in a place where I can make more videos and say more things and whatever. So I wanted to talk to you today about the Christmas season, or whatever season you want to call it, consumer season. And I was all initially like, oh my god, I just don't, like, count me out. I'm freaking done. But then I read this thing by the Minimalists. I don't know if you know who the Minimalists are. They're these blog writers. They used to be like super sort of CEO figures. And then they were like, this is really not bringing me any happiness, and they decided to change your life, and through that found minimalism and blah blah blah. And they posted this thing saying that consumption wasn't the problem, but that it was the way that we consume. And I took that point very well, because I've always kind of felt bad about, like, consuming, and as silly as it sounds, like, I feel bad for eating too much food, or indulging in unnecessary things. And so I was like, yeah, I can see that. We do need the essentials, and we should relish and enjoy and not feel guilty about the essentials. And I think that this guilt comes from probably institutions and institutionalized ways of thinking, like, like they always make jokes about, like, Catholic guilt and things. And I think most religious systems do kind of guilt people into thinking these things. They take the base emotions, the base indulgences, the base things that we should enjoy, and they kind of say, oh, you should feel guilty about indulging in them. And you can take that as you want. But so I was feeling bad about that. But then I came to the point where I was like, yeah, I read the minimalist thing, and I was like, yeah. And so now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna freaking enjoy myself. I'm gonna go for it, kind of, not overanalyze things so much, because I think one of the major, I don't know if it's an institution, but institutionalized ways of thinking is like the ecological movement thing, the big eco crisis, green freak, greenwashing thing. Now, I don't really mean green freak. I'm in support, of course, of the, well, I won't say I'm fully in support of the environmental movement. Certainly, I think we need to pay attention and whatnot, but maybe I'll talk about that issue in another video. Anyway, but they do, the movement makes people feel a certain level of guilt for consuming, and I don't know that is right. I do a lot of very conscious, well, I was doing a lot of really, really conscious things, and, like, being worried about things like showers and blah, 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 and kind of neglecting myself for the sake of this higher purpose, which one could read as a very religious thing. And I was not enjoying myself. It was like, whoa. So the minimalist point about consumption was pivotal for me, and I realized, and now I've been not so over analyzing everything, and I've been in the moment more. I've been going with it more. I've been, if we want to look at Taoism, I've been with the way. I've been the way, and so that's good. So this kind of all warms me up for what I really want to talk about, which was Christmas and consumerism and things. I guess these are all, it's not a warm-up, it's all interrelated, but I was trying to figure out, do I want to have presents do I want to receive presents, do I want to give presents, etc. And, every minimalist thing seems to say, oh, give people your time and attention, and it's like, okay, yeah, I get that. But it's sort of, to me, feeling like, do we really need to do anything at all? It seems cheap. But, so I'm going, back and forth, and I decided to tell my family, who was asking if I wanted anything for Christmas. I was like, well, I actually do need some necessities, some things that I was going to buy anyway, so if you want to get me those, that's fine. And I also was thinking about lately getting them something. I wanted to get my mom a CD that just came out, something that we shared together, and I wanted to make my dad some of his favorite cookies, which he, has I don't know, he asked me at one point, he was like, yeah, could you make those cookies, your mom never makes them for me anymore, or whatever, so it's like, okay, yeah, I'd like to please you. And then my brother is really into board games, and he just started this new job, not involving board games, but, he just had this big lifestyle change, and I feel like he's kind of feeling, lost. He's in a liminal state. And so I decided to get him this new board game that came out that looks really good. And I figured we could play it together and share that. So I thought it was nice, and since they were giving me things, I felt this year I wanted to reciprocate that. So that said, I still I was actually at a discrepancy with the gifts. I ordered the CD and the game off Amazon, and they were supposed to come yesterday or the day before that or something, and then they suddenly in the tracking was like, oh, it's not going to come until after I have already left to go see them. So I was like, shit. Well, what am I going to do? And I decided, well, this is fine. This is a great opportunity to let go and be more adaptable. And so I decided that if it didn't show up by today, since I'm leaving today to see my family, that I would just send it back, since Amazon will let me refund it completely without any shipping costs. And so I was like, great, I'm happy about this. I'm not, upset that, because it's whatever. They don't need these things. But then I got an email, and they sent me the box. So I guess I'm gonna go through with it. Go with my original thought. I don't know. I'm still figuring out my my feelings about Christmas and whatnot. I am looking forward to seeing some of my family, extended family, who's coming, and that's good. It's all jolly. It's going to be very cozy and nice. So I just rambled. But what do you think about Christmas or whatever holidays you celebrate that involve gifts? What do you do? What are your feelings? How do you think minimalism relates to these holidays or holiday? What are your thoughts? What do you think I should have done? Do you think I should just return these? Do you think I should give them? What do you think? So I hope you have a wonderful day. One of the best days you'll ever have is today. And I hope that you have a great holiday if you celebrate a holiday at this time of year, or, just have a good day, man. Fucking enjoy life. So, peace out.